Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we have the third game I've recorded for this NA monthly final because there's just so much on the line. I just love Brawl Esports, and when it's hyped like this, I just can't help myself with the content. So we've got Tribe Gamer versus Team Elektros. So if you guys missed out on what happened already, SSG managed to beat SSG managed to beat Stamina, which means that SSG at least guaranteed themselves an LCQ spot. So it's all down to Team Elektros here. They're the ones trying to catch up to Stamina and SSG. If Team Elektros lose this versus Tribe, literally the best team in the region, then they go home. They don't get anything. But if they win this, wait, I don't know what order I said that, but yeah, but anyway, if they win this, they will overtake Stamina, I believe. I think they overtake Stamina and make LCQ, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember the top of my head. Or do they have to win? No, I think, yeah, they have to. I think they have to just beat Tribe and then make it to LCQ. But they have to win the whole monthly final to go to Worlds. So they can potentially make a World Finals run here. You might not even see this video if actually, you probably will. Maybe you get 4 videos out of this monthly final. That would be absolutely insane. That would be crazy. Anyways, I haven't even spoken about the draft. We've got Heist Kaboom Canyon here, and we see a kit ban in Heist. The kit's just absolutely everywhere in the meta. Angelo ban's still pretty prevalent. Finks ban pretty... I don't know why the Finks ban. Maybe they wanted to go Kaze maybe here. Okay, so we go with Melody and with Lily here. So we go Buster, Kaboom Canyon. Buster and Kaboom Canyon. So they're going to be playing for a lot of mid control here. But can they contain that? I don't know how to feel about that, to be honest. Buster, I used to really like, what was it, like a year ago? There was a few times where Buster would be good on Kaboom Canyon. I'm interested to see this, honestly. It must be something they're cooking up in the draft. Again, like I'm unsure. A little bit on the edge about this one. Like, Buster can be good into Am, but like, Buster's a hard kill for both Melody and Lily, but can he really defend? Tribe just haven't really got damage in their composition. This is the problem here. They got no damage. Rafika's going to get onto the high safe straight away. I favor Team Elektros' comp a lot more, like a lot more. But I was going to get the kill onto Chrome. And yeah, I mean, for the storyline, of course, you would want Team Elektros to win this, but in no world would I want a storyline win this Tribe on the line. So Luffy gets the kill onto Bilal. I'm guessing Luffy's going to be swapping over to the carrying Crow. Star Power is Heist, and there's a lot of high HP brawlers on the side of Team Elektros. So yeah, the Buster pick just isn't really doing anything for me right now. Like, well, what is it even doing? Is it because of his gadget combination with his hypercharge can delete a lot of the brawlers coming in? That'll be my guess. Just trying to see the reason behind this. Rafika's going to get an easy double kill. I think Black Buster was a viable strategy like a year ago on this map, but since hypercharges came out, it's just led to overwhelming interactions where Buster still can't win. You know, his standard free tap scenario here. So Rafiki's going to gadget in here, waiting for the good timing with Melody. The good thing here with Lily is that he can shoot for a brawler and hit the safe at the same time. So he's just going to get so much value here. But it's only one high shield gone down on the side of Team Elektros. After all of that waffling, seems like Tribe strategy's not actually that bad right now. It's not actually that bad. So Zeus manages to successfully bait out as Livy's super there, and Tribe are just okay. They're barely staying alive. But Bilal's got a hypercharge to use here. Lumi shuts that down. So does Buster. Okay, I see the strategy here. Hypercharge coming down from Luffy, and that's going to be 25% dealt. Rafiki should be able to win the 1 versus 1. That's what I mean. Buster's actually pretty good in 1 versus 1 settings, but with no hypercharges left for Team Elektros and Luffy just being a thorn in their backside at the moment, Rafika's trying to get as much value as possible. Bilal's supering into the wall here, and yeah, even with a hypercharge popped, I just don't really see. Actually, if they could potentially win this, no, there's no defense from Team Elektros. There's 0 defense unless Bilal does something crazy. You know what? They could actually defend this. Maybe his Livy can get some damage, but I think he's run out of ammo here, unfortunately for him. And I'm not sure what gadget he was using. Maybe if he had the other gadget, he would have been able to. But then again, he's up against a composition that is got 0 aggressive brawlers. So I'm guessing he's got the Puddle one. Yeah, that was pretty close in the end. That was pretty close. Pretty close indeed. So yeah, I think it's just very, very hard with Buster. Against Buster to get onto a safe. Like we haven't got, for example, I just say like you've got a Bonnie or a Carl, like at least you could go from a wide angle and shoot onto a high safe, right? With Melody and Lily, you're always forced to literally get on top of the high safe to deal damage, if that makes sense. So that means Buster can actually defend pretty well. So yeah, I'm witnessing a good strategy here from Tribe. Again, surprising. This is a very, very rare occurrence, but this is what good draft knowledge provides you with. Really weird picks like this that just seem to work. But Rafiki gets the kill here, but the thing is, like, you're killing a Crow, but you're going to feed a lot of his hypercharge. And again, every time that Bilal goes in, he just can't seem to really get any kills. But who can blame him? It's Melody. Melody just isn't really that good in the meta. But yeah, you fed Luffy, super there, but Lily, and that's just going to get him a kill onto the amber. So here we go. Bilal should be able to kill RBM here, but RBM's doing a great job of staying alive, by the way. But now Tribe are losing in percentages, but Luffy should be able to track him, and yeah, RBM manages to get the takedown. But now mid control going the way of Tribe. One Crow hypercharge is going to be one shield popped straight away, which is great for them, as Livy just barely going to dive there. Okay, finally Team Elektros managed to get at least one of those shields down. Luffy's doing such a good job on the safe, by the way. 1 minute left, so much going down. RBM's doing a fantastic job on the Buster, and as soon as he knows that he can get the kill, he gadgets in and gets the second shot in and kills him. Perfect Buster plays right here. The grouping up perfectly. He's going to farm another super, and there's nothing they can do. Rafiki uses gadget, but it's not really going to do anything right now. Tribe with full control here. I wouldn't really favor Team Elektros's composition in this situation. So Bilal's trying to bait out something here. Does manage to bait out RBM's gadget. It's going to get onto the safe and deal a little bit of damage here, but Tribe are doing damage of their own. Team Elektros do have the advantage here. They've got that shield down, and Bilal is still doing an amazing job on the safe here. Nearly gets down another shield. If Rafiki can get this last shield down, they're just looking too good. With Zeus only on defense here, Rafiki's going to pop hypercharge, and he's going to try and stay alive for as long as possible. Bilal's going to be on the safe as well, and that's Team Elektros winning this one. So yeah, the Tribe strategy works, but it's like they've got to play it nearly perfectly. So in a way, it is a risky strategy. Like, it counters their comp, but you just have to play it to perfection. You can't allow one slip up, and one slip up was letting Bilal onto the safe. What was it? I think it was like a minute in, and he popped one shield, and then he nearly popped a second one for that one life. So really well played from Bilal in the end there. I think that's what it was, the deciding factor in that game. But that's what it comes down to, is a Melody play. You need to make these plays. If you don't make any plays, you'll just lose. I know that sounds really simple, but that's just, Melody is a pop-off brawler. You need to make things happen on the map, or else you're just useless. She is pretty bad in the meta anyways. So it looks like Zeus and RBM are going to go on aggressive this time around. I don't know if I like that play, because if you're going to go into aggressive, like, it's just not going to work. Like, a Buster and a Lumi aren't going to get much damage. You need control, and you need, I'm guessing, the one, the Crow, to be the one to get the most damage. So Lumi's just going to go up here. So interesting again here. Does rely on his teammates to get the defensive side done. So really well played from Tribe there. In the end, Zeus going to get some good damage. I mean, Lumi does get good damage. Luffy's going to jump in here, and that's literally going to be all the damage that Elektros did, just completely gone. And now Tribe are in the lead. So I like that game management there. They were clearly on the back foot, and with some really smart plays, how they're winning. Bilal's going to go in here on Luffy. Luffy's doing a good job of defending so far. Bilal's going to try and cycle through to another super. And yeah, I mean, Crow's super here. I'm guessing he's just going to jump in and get some extra damage. Not a lot of damage, but 15% that will do. RBM's going to manage to get the kill. I mean, Esliv is doing a great job here on defense, but there's not really much you can do against all of this going down. Okay, hypercharge from Bilal. He should be able to pop it down this left-hand side. He's going to go in now that RBM has no ammo. And with the gadget as well, really good jukes from Bilal there. He manages to cycle through to another super. Doesn't get the damage that he wants, so alright defense from Zeus, but he has a super on respawn, so that's really good plays from Bilal so far. But now, Tribe with all of the control here. Rafiki's going to use up all of the ammo, and that allows Bilal to go in, and he actually manages to super back onto the safe really well. He's a really good Melody player, Bilal. I didn't know he had this in him. I did not know. So he's just going to sit behind this wall here. I think I mean, okay. Not going to go for the pinch. Zeus is going to go into the pocket. That's going to allow Rafiki to get the hypercharge bounce on him, though. But Tribe are whittling down a safe, but it doesn't matter because on the other side of things, Bilal is getting the damage and got the damage that he needs. But that is just Bilal diff. I mean, I love the guys on Team Elektros, so I can't hate on them. But it's Tribe haven't even got anything to play for, so it's like it's a weird situation. But Bilal just wow. Hats off to you. They win the first set. They needed that. A lot of pressure is on them at the moment against a really good team in Tribe. So yeah, first set going to Team Elektros. Let's jump into the next one. All right, guys, jumping into set number 2. We've got Gem Grab Double Swoosh again. So Tribe with the first pick Buster. It just didn't go well from in that last set because it was just too risky, especially with Melody getting in all the time. Lily, like, yeah, I saw the foot process, but yeah, it just didn't work in the end. Right, my voice is starting to go. I've casted a lot of these games right now, but they're just bangers at the moment. They are bangers. Double Swoosh. There is... Okay, so I can't go Tara because I've gone Buster. I mean, we could still technically go Tara. So go Draco. I mean, Draco's just... Buster's a bit like... Buster's good, but he's just fallen down in the... what do we call it? Just order of tanks, right? Like, just falling down in the meta. You know, there's Draco, Ashe. There's Kenji. There's just other assassins, Lily, that are just a bit better and can create more pressure than a Buster right now. So kind of like the Draco into the Buster here. But they need a mid. There's no Janet. Don't know what else they can... Okay, we'll go with the Amber. So I don't really go to... I mean, Amber can weirdly enough play mid and Double Swoosh. So we'll go to Amber here. So the reason why they've gone Amber... Amber's always good on this map. But Tribe have probably gone Buster first pick to stop Team Elektros from going Tara. But then it's like, well, if you don't pick Tara on Team Elektros, where you have to pick a counter to it at least. So that's why we've gone to Amber. I feel like Tribe would probably still go with Tara here, weirdly enough, because Buster is good into... It's a risky game to play, actually, but Buster is good into Amber. That's why they picked it in the previous set. And Tara's good into Draco, so wouldn't be surprised if they go with a Crow. Crow's great into Amber, and I don't think it's okay into Draco. I mean, at least it stops his healing from his star power. And you can feed a lot from the Draco. So they need something to do with this Draco. So go with a Sandy would be good synergy, but then they've got no damage. What do we got? I feel like they need a bit of damage. I would honestly go an Otis or a Pearl here, weirdly enough. I would like that. A Pearl or an Otis. Let's see what they go. They go with a Jean. Okay, another Jean. Yeah, Jean's good. But, okay, there's no Mr. P and Janet, actually, I was about to say. Maybe the Penny, honestly. Honestly, the Penny or the Bow. Don't think they'll go Bow, though, in a monthly fight. They need something to tank this Gene Pool. They need something. What are they going to go? What other mid options is... Okay, they got... Oh, why didn't I think of Charlie? Charlie's a perfect counter to Gene and Crow with those pets. But, yeah, I'm a little bit on the fence there. So composition-wise, I think both of them are good. I mean, it doesn't look like Team Elektros are fully... I mean, Rafiki's absolutely locked in there. Don't look like they're fully that happy with that draft, to be honest. But that's 2 Genes now in Double Swoosh. I feel like the meta, like, it goes around in circles so much. I see no Buster and Gene this entire meta, then all of a sudden players remember that these 2 brawlers exist. Yeah, so Buster's always good on Double Swoosh because of this exact reason here. You can just sit together with the gem carrier, farm super, and it's nothing you can really do. So RBM is the best tank player the world has ever seen. Full glaze to RBM. I'm naming my first child RBM, but yeah, it just plays things perfectly. So if you ever want to watch how a tank player plays, just watch him. So you can see that perfect timing on the Charlie, and it's just every juke of it. It's magnificent. It just does things to me. It just makes me tingle inside when I see RBM on a tank. It is, I'm telling you, I'm just... Anyways, as I say that, he dies. Okay, I should stop jinxing and glazing people because it never ends well. Okay, so good kill from Eslivia there. I swear, whenever I see Eslivia on Amber, he always pops off. Is Amber one of his favorite brawlers or something? Every time I look at this guy, he's on Amber or Mandy. Funny enough. Or Ems. Well, it used to be Ems back in the day. All right, so 5 and 5 now. Tribe had the early pressure, I would say, but it's just going to be such a tense game. You can just tell by the way that players are positioned here. Really good super from Bilal in the end. Rafiki's going to go in and gets the kill with the gadget popped as well. I don't think he's going to make it out, but as long as he just wastes a bunch of time from Luffy, that is just perfect. Like, he wasted so much time there. That should allow Bilal to actually, well, I was going to say pick up that gem as well, but it's no point risking it. As Livy with the hypercharge doesn't actually connect there onto anyone. Luffy manages to super, doesn't really get much value again. The pull there on the Amber, and now Tribe have all control and the countdown. So that just went from Rafiki popping off to then just actually doing nothing. Hypercharge has to be popped here just to try and get as much pressure and value, but again, not really at a point. Bilal should have hit that super, but Luffy caught in a really bad position here. And the Spider's actually going to kill Zeus as well. What is happening? I think they need that gem in the middle. Is it now tied? No, I don't think they can tie it up. Okay, they need a kill here, Tribe. They need a kill. There's no way that another gem is going to spawn. Luffy's going to go in here and does actually stop a little bit of here. The gene pull onto Bilal as well. What is going on this game? Comeback after comeback. The gem grab is just absolutely cinema this year. I mean, I would hate to play it as a player, but it's just so many supers, hypercharges that it's just too much. Luffy's going to get the kill here. I don't think there's enough time unless Bilal actually hits the super here. Can he do the impossible? He's going absolutely crazy right now, but I just think it's too much to do at this point in time. Unless this Livy gets a super, unless, I don't know, Rafiki gets a super or something. 5 seconds left. I don't see a world where they can kill RBM in time. And wow, what a game of gem grab. Again, I would hate to be a player at this point. Like, what more can both sides even do? Like, they're both doing their damn hardest to win this game. Is there some, what are those, if they're AirPods or some Samsung? I don't know. They look vibey. Whatever Luffy has, by the way, that looks really vibey. All right, so again, we're going to see the strategy here. I'm trying to see if Zeus is running. Yeah, speed. Normally Gene runs speed and vision on this map, so he is using okay, I'll be able to get the kill there. So I just like looking at the builds of players, weirdly enough, because even like the smallest change of build sometimes can make the big difference. So one thing that I kind of want here, it's really hard into a Buster and a Gene. But I kind of want Rafiki just to make a few more plays. Like, he already played pretty well towards the kind of mid stage of that last game, but I've just not seen enough from the hypercharge. Especially, I think it's because RBM just plays it so well in a 1 versus 1, especially with Brawl like Buster. Like, you can see he's just constantly chipping him down. So I think Rafiki should be able to get a kill if Bilal can pinch him here. Yeah, it just, how does RBM win these? Like, seriously, how does he win these? It's insane. He's absolutely insane at this game. Right, so now the gem lead is for Tribe. Quite a huge amount here. Luffy's going to jump in, but not doing really too much. Bilal's going to go ahead, and he's got the super to maybe connect onto Zeus here, and he does waste the super, but the slow's actually going to help pinch RBM, as Livy's going to get a super, actually not onto Zeus, but it's going to break a lot of grass, so that's going to help them in the future. As Livy's pushing up, RBM finally goes down. Luffy going down as well. Rafiki with the hypercharge going to get a kill onto Zeus. There's no point going for those gems, and now RBM has to pick them up, which you do not want as a tank. You don't want those gems. So now this is looking good for Team Elektros. The momentum is in their favor. They're all trying to triple stack one lane here, just because there's no brawler that can really deal splash into this, and they just need to push up the map. RBM gets absolutely deleted by Rafiki there, but managed to stay alive thanks to them tripling it up. Now the gems are going to the side of Team Elektros. I think, yeah, they can definitely reset it here, but we need both gems. Luffy's going to jump in with a hypercharge, as Luffy just barely staying alive, but he's going to trickle down, and that's going to be the countdown reset. They didn't even need that reset, but just nice to confirm things. I mean, Rafiki's probably going to get pulled here and just deleted. Yeah, wasted super as well. This is not looking good. Very, very tight circumstances, but it does look a bit rushed on the side of Team Elektros. Bilal was trying his damn hardest to make something happen. The gem's going to fall on the side of Team Elektros. This is just one of the messiest games you'll ever see. Bilal is playing this really well. He's missed a few supers, but he's keeping up the aggression. Like, when it's like these clutch moments, you see people maybe go a bit too passive, but he's keeping up the aggression. I like it. As Livy's really, really weak at a missed gene pull. This could be the sign of something bad for Tribe. I don't know why it sounded excited there, but I'm a commentator, I'm supposed to make it sound exciting. Hypercharge going down again, doesn't really connect onto anything, which is a little bit disappointing. Luffy's having to jump in here, but that's going to be the 15th gem going aside of Team Elektros. And wow, that is not GG set though, right? I don't know why that graphic is up. That's not GG set, unless I'm mistaken. That's just, that's 1-1 now, right, in a set. Okay, GG game, they've changed it. Right, I was like, what did I miss? Okay, so this is like the longest gem grab set you'll ever see. So many back and forths. This is a banger. It's what we want to see right now. It's what we want to see. So in terms of the strategy, I don't even know what you really change up here. I just think, honestly, if Brawl hits more supers, Team Elektros could walk away with this. Also, I forgot to mention, in scrims, Elektros, I think, had a really good win rate in the semi-final maps. Like, bearing in mind, with Team Elektros, they had to scrim like crazy, not only to beat KCP, but to also beat, like, they need to win 2 of the maps with Stamina and KCP and SSG. Basically, they just had to focus on the quarterfinal maps, if you get what I mean. Like, if you're having to practice more maps and scrims, it can lead to some wonkier practices and drafts, is what I'm trying to say. So just one thing to bear in mind. It's one thing I actually bear in mind with my predictions, especially with, like, say for example, I don't know, if SK has a really hard run to the final, and then, I don't know, Humble has a free bracket, so that means they can just practice final maps. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm waffling. I'm not even talking about the gameplay here. Always go on a good waffle. You love a good SpenLC waffle unk. Okay. Looks like Tribe have the gem lead so far, with a hypercharge as well to play with. It's looking very good for them. As Olivia with a missed super. I'm hoping more Amber supers connecting, unless I've been missing them. Zeus going to get an easy pull onto Livy. Bilal's going to get the hypercharge super onto RBM, but he hasn't got any gems, so I mean, it's not really going to do too much. RBM with a really clutch gadget there, nearly manages to get the killer onto Bilal as well. As Livy's going to have to push into the crow, but yeah, that's not really going to get him too much. It's getting a bit too... Oh, Bilal gets the kill and the slow. This could be disastrous for Tribe. RBM manages to just stay alive. That's very unfortunate for Team Elektros. Zeus with a hypercharge is probably going to get the pull onto Bilal here, but actually Bilal gets hypercharge and super, gets it onto RBM. As Livy with a hypercharge super as well. Luffy's going to go down with all 16 gems. This is intense. I don't think Rafiki's got enough in a tank to really do anything. He needs his team to back him up here. He might be close to super. He's going to make that work, but RBM with the perfectly timed gadget nearly cycles through to another super here. This is surely Tribes for the taking. There's no way that they can fumble this. I mean, Team Elektros played the heart out, but this Tribes team, I swear, they're just too good. They are too good. Right. What a crazy gem grab set. I can finally get my breath back, but there's 1-1 now. Let's jump into the next one. All right, guys, jumping into set number 3, we have Knockout Bells Rock. I'm out of breath. I'm just running around the house trying to get myself some water because my throat is completely gone from this game because there's just so much waffle and so much going on. All right. Bro, Unk is out of breath, I swear. I'm so unfit. Anyways, Knockout Bells Rock, we have a Meeple first pick. Yeah, what is going on in the NA? First I see Nita and Ruffs in Hot Potato, and then I see a Meeple first pick in Bells Rock. This is some devious strategies. So my guess is that they wanted to go Hank with a Meeple. That's normally what happens, right? And then Ollie pretty early on. Mandy as well. Squeak. I don't know what to say. I don't know what happens in NA. Like, I like their drafting because it's so wild, but at the same time, it's like, huh? Like, there's no Bonnie here. Where is the Bonnie? Surely Bonnie into this, right? No? No Bonnie? Am I crazy? Like, why is there no Bonnie? I'm trying to, like, what? Angela. Okay, I was going to suggest Angela. I'm going through the brawlers. I'm like, have I missed something? Have I actually missed something? There's no Bonnie whatsoever here in Bells Rock. Maybe the draft is just so centered around countering Bonnie that you can't go it. Maybe that's what's happened here. I just don't know. They're just literally going Bonnie counters, so you can't pick it. That's my only thinking. All right. So to be perfectly honest, guys, I'm out of my depths. I'm just out of it. I don't know who has to bear comp. I don't know. Both of them are just straight ass. Like, I see 2 snipers on the side of, like, yeah, snipers are good in ranked, but I don't really see many snipers in pro play on this map anymore. So I'll probably have to favor Tribe's composition if I'm honest. But then they have a meeple on their team. Yeah, Blal's going to get taken down there from RBM. Really well played from him. The super misses from Ezlivia as well. Yeah, I think I've got to say that Tribe surely have comp here, weirdly enough. I just don't like a double sniper here from Elektros. Especially into a team like Tribe. Into a Lily as well. I just... yeah. Don't know how to feel about that. Don't know how to feel. Alright, so... I mean, Elektros are just trying not to feed supers, but also... try and build up some of their own, but we're not going to do that successfully there. So yeah, I think that came down to Bilal being a bit too aggressive, and then of course just getting tapped up by the squeak. So I don't know whether Bilal has jump here. I presume he has jump because we're against a Lily. So Luffy's going to go in here and try and take his Livy down, but Hypershot's going to come in and he's probably going to get a double kill here, to be honest. Yeah, I just don't know. First and foremost, I don't know how Lily even got super. I've had hypercharged super. Is that just Luffy diff? Or I don't know what's happening, guys. I mean, Lily's good in knockout, but I feel like she can get countered in pro play. Like, if you communicate, if you have the right, like, where is the Gus here? Like, where is all of these brawlers that can defend themselves better? I don't understand the Mandy. Like, yeah, Mandy can pop off, but it's pro play. Like, it's really hard to make Mandy work, and no matter how good of a Mandy player you are. Questionable, very questionable from Team Elect. But if it's working, it's working in scrims. But in tournament time, I don't know. I just don't know about it. Yeah, so far it's just not working out good. I think the combination of this Meeple gadget and the Lily is allowing Lily to push forward, and then therefore from that charge up super. So again, all the mid control is just going the way of Tribe at the moment. Rafiki's gonna try and go in here, but it's just gonna die from it. Yeah, it's going from bad to worse here from Team Elektros. They're not really getting value with any supers. There's Livy. I mean, they managed to get the kill on Luffy, but that's not really going to do anything, is it? Like, I just don't understand their thought process with this composition. I don't understand it. I really don't. Maybe I'm going to see a different side here, but they're just pushing up with ease, and there's nothing they can do about it. They have no presence on a map like Bell's Rock. Time and time again, I tell you guys, like, yeah, snipers might seem good, but if you get to that mid block with any sort of aggression, it's over for snipers. Look, they're getting pushed back all the way into spawn. And what can Ezlivia do into this? I mean, he nearly gets the kill onto Luffy, but... okay, they get the trade. They're just getting pushed back, so this is just too easy for Tribe at the moment. I mean, he gets boxed in. He might be able to survive a little bit thanks to his super giving him a shield. Okay, he's not even using that star power, funnily enough. And yeah, he's going to get taken down. Yeah, this is just... oh, that was just pure outdraft. That was horrible from Team Elektros, especially when your World Finals ticket is on the line. You can't be affording to draft so poorly. It was a terrible. Maybe they didn't expect the Meeple, but it was just really not bad. I know snipers can be good into Meeple, but it was just bad. Yeah, let's just move into next. Alright, guys, jumping into set number 4, we have Hot Zone Open Business. So I was thinking the Finks, and they go with a Draco. I mean, that's also a good pick as well. So maybe Tribe go with the Finks and then something else into that. Maybe like Finks Ash would be a good response into Draco. Let's see what they go for. So Kaze's banned, Cordelius, Crow, Hank. Your standard brawlers are banned here. Double Cordelius banned, just showing how good of a brawler he is right now in the meta. So yeah, what do we pick into Draco, guys? Let's see. Shady's good into Draco. You see that quite often. There's no Hank here to counter out. So we'll go with a Berry here. Pretty interesting. Pretty solid brawler overall here. But could easily just pick a Barley to counter that, perhaps. Let's see what they go. You got to go a tank here to... I reckon Ash, surely. Like, you've got RBM. You've got a good Ash matchup. You give RBM the Ash. It's okay. We go with Lou. Interesting. We go with the Lou. Okay. So I think they're trying to set themselves up for the Shade. But then they're like, okay, we're not going to pick Shade. We're going to pick Shade's best counter. So, yeah, you can't go Shade anymore. We're going to pick Shade last pick. What do we go into? If you open up the map, it's going to be... Well, yeah, I think they've got to go with a Brawl that opens up the map. Weirdly enough, that's opened it up for a Griff, in my opinion, surely. You go with a Griff or you go with a Barley. Barley would have a good matchup. Oh, they're going to go B Griff. Are they going to go B Griff? Maybe they go B Griff. Surely, you go B here. You've got to either go... Well, you've either got to go B and a thrower here to counter the berry. I just think there's a lot really going on to this draft. There's a lot going on right now. Surely it's Griff or Barley, my thinking. Because Barley would have good matchup into Lou and into Berry. I think Barley would be the safer option. And then Draco, yeah, might lose matchup versus Ash, whoever it is. But okay, we're going to go with Griff. See, again, like, it's just common draft knowledge at this point. I may not know everything, but when you see a Lou, you just see a lot of Griff count, like, going into Lou. Because with Griff, you can open the map. And Lou's whole point, right, with his super is to just block off a choke point. Well, if there's more of the map open, there's less choke points, so you can escape the Lou super. Same goes to Berry as well. His whole point is for the map to be closed. His whole main attack just stops people from going into something. It's just constant zoning. So yeah, there's two zoning brawlers. That's the word I was looking for, and Griff can open it up against that. So Charlie is a good counter into all three of these brawlers. So... yeah, I feel... The problem is Barry has no synergy. I think Elektros have the draft here. This is a really good draft. A really good draft. And you have two tank counters here into the Drake. Oh, Draco could have a miserable game. But one hypercharge would all that he needs to make it worthwhile. Okay. Let's just see how it goes. Charlie into B matchup. Normally Charlie wins that to begin with. But as the map opens up, it'll be pretty damn bad. So I'm just excited to see this matchup because Elektros need to take this set 5. They need to win this game. Zeus managed to get the kill onto B. That's not a good start from Elektros. Again, this might be a step too far for them. This really could be. Rafiki's trying his best. He's going to pop Gadget just then. The pinches are just too strong from... Tribe. I feel like with Griff, it's going to take them too long to open up the map. And that's going to be their downfall here. Maybe the Berry was the safer pick. Barley was the safer of picks. Okay. The map is opening up a bit more though, but Tribe just have so much of a lead. Team Elektros just can't do anything about it. Wow, okay. Maybe Griff wasn't as good pick. I don't know what's really happened here. I think that early death from Olivia just kind of set the tone of the game. One death just equals spawn trap on a map like Open Business, but Rafiki Hirio is getting loose here on the bottom of the map. RBM should get taken down, and here goes control here for Elektros. But as I've said that, Tribe have an 86%, well, not an 86% lead, but we have 86%. Hypercharge coming down from Bilal. That's going to be the triple kill pretty much here with RBM, the last one surviving. He manages to survive. He's still going 50 health. Wow, that was that was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. I mean, Elektros can do this. They've got the composition for it. They've got the wall breaks in. But now Zeus with a super, that's really going to help out Tribe. Griff super as well. Rafiki really needs to take as much space as possible. RBM missed super, but the percentages are coming down. Lou super is going to stop Elektros from getting in. Zeus going to go in as well. And yeah, this is looking good for Tribe. This is looking really good for Tribe. It's going to solidify stamina and SSG spots if Elektros can't win this. So it all comes down to this. They've got two chances here, Team Elektros, to turn things around. But can they do it? For Tribe's sake, I hope not. But for storylines, you would hope so. Probably a lot of viewers are hoping that Elektros win this just to take it to a set 5. So... different wall break approach here from Team Elektros. Let's see what matchups they go for. So, of course, they're going to try and get Lou onto the Draco. But I was just going to go in as aggressive as proper. That is much better from Elektros. Much better. Really well played there. You just need to go aggressive on the Berry. Like, he can't really kill you quickly without his super. So, Bilal barely stays alive. And I don't think his healing tick can come in time. He doesn't actually get another wall break off, you know. And that might be costly. With all that pressure and all that hard work. Couldn't even get the second wall break, so now he's got another one in here. But yeah, Tribe are just starting to just group up and can't do anything about it. They just can't. Even Brawl playing as good as he is, Rafiki's going to go down. This is looking over. This is looking completely over. So a bit anticlimactic in the end, but Tribe are just too good. It seems they're just too good. Never doubt Tribe. Never doubt Tribe, guys. Okay. I mean, Brawl gets another wall break. He's trying his hardest, and you got to feel bad for Elektros at this point because they're a really good team, and I feel like they definitely deserve that LCQ spot ahead of Stamina, but it just feels like it's a step too far unless they create some crazy comeback here. This would be cinema. Like, I'm talking as if they've lost already here. They've not lost just yet, but lose super pretty much confirms it. Okay, there's Livy with a hypercharge. We'll buy them some time, but I feel like it's just a delay in the inevitable at this point. Luffy's going to get onto the zone. RBM with super, and this is pretty much it for Elektros. They are unfortunately not making it. I mean, you can see that Luffy feels pretty bad, but he's just the GOAT. Like, it's unfortunate for Elektros. It really is. Like, I feel bad for anyone like that don't fulfill their dreams. Like, after such a good start of year for Brawl and Rafiki, it's like you gotta feel bad at that point. But of course, I'm happy. Tribe make it to the grand finals again, and you just can't ever doubt them. Like, I predicted them to win this monthly final, even with, let's say, nothing on the line for them. So that's probably a time where teams can slip up, take their foot off the gas. But Tribe, they're just going full on for it right now, and you've got to applaud it. Yeah. All right, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I felt like it could have definitely gone differently for Team Elektros. A few mistakes, but with so much on the line, so much pressure, they crumbled, unfortunately. They did. Again, draft-wise, maybe they could have gone Barley. I felt like the Griff was a good idea, but I just think the team synergy was too good for Tribe. Okay, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.